Alrighty, what is up, Last Mountaineer Nation? We are back again for another video. I'm sure you guys can already tell what we're doing today. We're going to go over to camp. Going to go do some squirrel hunting, look around, see if anything's dropped their antlers yet. So, I guess I'll see you over there. We have officially made it over to camp. There's actually a lot more snow over here than what I originally thought. I'm sure you guys can tell back there. A lot of sign of a pack of coyotes being in here the last couple days. So hopefully that means they're already gone and out of here. If not, I guess we'll show them a good time as always. We're just gonna work our way up and down the hill, up and down here, and just see if we can't find any sheds and see if we can't find any squirrel. Got that big storm rolling in here. I don't think we're gonna get as much as what they claim, so I think we'll be okay. But I want to make a big pot of squirrel gravy and show you guys how we do it. A little squirrel and dumpling action, how about it? Weapon of the day, the old 22. You guys saw it in the short. Tried to see how far I could shoot without missing. We're going to put that to the test today and see what we can do. It's plastic. This gun's a bottom load, kind of like your dad, but we won't talk about that. This gun holds right around 14. Our limit today's 6, so I don't think we'll quite get there. Or use all of them, hopefully not. It's kind of windy. Saw a bunch of squirrel on the road, so it gives me a little bit of hope that there'll be something over here. If the 2 bobcats that we have, and amen. There we go. There we go. Now she's in there. Let's get to the action. This is great. I just slipped and fell and broke my tripod. So, looks like another one will have to be acquired now. So far, zip and zip. Nothing. I ain't seen nada. I don't even think I've seen a Tweety bird. So, hopefully our luck changes before too long. I also want to say the bad thing about camp is you have all these big ravines and veins, and it just goes up and up and up and up. So you either pick a ravine and go up and come back down, or you just ride the waves. And sometimes I'd rather just go straight up, down, and straight back. If I get something, I'll be back with you. So we are up in the northern right corner of the property. And I don't know why I haven't utilized this piece of the property for a long time. Because I really don't hunt back up in here much. Just because there's so many people on the ridge on the backside. But I think this coming bow season, right in here, I'm going to really kind of come in here, clean this up. Do a little bit of timber management. Get a nice stand in here, get it set up. And see what kind of spot this kind of plays out to be for 26. I know there's several other spots along this. There's also an old logging access road. I'll show you whenever we get up there. But there's an old access road up here, and it runs the entire length at the top of the property. So hopefully we can catch some cruisers running here and trading sides of the hill on this side. So like I said, I just really haven't utilized this piece of the property in a long time. Nothing yet. No squirrels. Wind picked up a little bit. I've got about an hour and a half left over here. Then I have to go get my sister from work. And then I'm gonna come back over for probably a couple more hours this evening just to see if we can't get us a couple squirrels in the pan. A couple squirrels in the pan. It's hard to have a catch and cook if you can't catch. This is that kind of road I was telling you about. Runs to about that stump right there, and our property line runs up from there to that tip-top point and cuts back out around. One thing I am hoping to do is recut one of these trails out. That way I can get the buggy back here a little bit easier and just be able to travel it a little bit smoother. There's definitely a lot of here you can see just little brush growing all over the place. So that's going to be one of the main priorities this year, is getting a bunch of this stuff cut out and just beautification a little bit, I guess. It's a nice grape. So they hit that one hard this year. And guess who wasn't up here to see them? Kind of the calm before the storm, I guess you could say. Alright, let's find these squirrels, shall we? Alrighty, so got skunked over here at camp, or squirreled, I guess you could say. But we are going to head to the house and see if there's not a couple that we can't throw a couple shots at right there behind the house. Add a little bit of something to the pot here in a little bit. No sheds, a lot of good sign. Picked up some good activity of where I think I want to hang a new stand next year, like I said, in that back right corner of the property. And we'll see where it goes from here. Hopefully, like I said, we can get a couple of squirrels there at the house. Maybe they'll be on the corn or something. Because they show up on camera there at the house eating the corn all the time. And I've been keeping the house a little bit more restocked than out here. So, anyways, we're going to make our way to the house. And I'll see you whenever we get there. Well, that didn't take long at all. As soon as it came up, there was a squirrel jump on that wood pile, and I turned these lights out. So we got one big one in the bucket now. Also, anyone watching here, located Salem, Clarksburg, somewhere north central West Virginia, and you want a job being a cameraman, call me. Because I need a cameraman, something fierce. So, with that being said, I'm gonna get my squirrel. And winter chicken dinner. Look at that nice fox squirrel. Good representation of how fat that one was. Good shot too. Couldn't have placed it no better. Well, for the first one, that's a good start to the pot. Let's add some more. Okay, so far success. It's a little breezy out here. I'm sure this fella in my pocket was trying to get back to his den. So I'm gonna get back to the truck, skin him out, then put him on some ice. So hopefully we can come back in here later, kill another one or two, and have us a good pot of squirrel dumplings and gravy, baby. All right, so we are officially back at the house. Gonna go up on the hill and see if we can't kill another squirrel to add to the pot. Got my sister, stopped by the store for a couple things to add with it, and hopefully we can get another one and have mucho grande squirrel gravy. Something up in here, and it is absolutely freezing. The wind is chilling me to the core. It keeps blowing over all these leaves too, so it's getting a little tricky. Eyes are playing tricks on me today, so no, hopefully me walking around will stir you something up. I hope you guys can hear just how violent this wind is. Since you guys can't feel how cold it is, but it is miserable up here. And there's no squirrels. 0 for 2. Stay tuned. Alrighty, safe to say that one is all that we are getting this evening. I'd say the wind is pushing them back in their holes just like it's pushing me back into the house. Try to get one more for you guys in the morning and get one more in the pot. Kind of show you guys how it's done around here. So hopefully I will see you guys then. Okay, so safe to say with it being a whopping 10 degrees this morning that the rest of these guys are not going to be out. So we've got our squirrel from yesterday. We're going to get it cleaned up, get it soaking in some salt water for a half an hour, throw it in the pot, and get this thing going. So I'm going to get this thing cleaned off, soaking, and we'll see you guys in just a few. Looks pretty pitiful, doesn't it? Just one little lousy old squirrel. I guess I didn't pick the warmest day to do this, but gonna get this soaking in some salt water, and we'll cut back with you guys momentarily. Alrighty, so after about a 30-minute wait, we are going to get the squirrel drained out and onto the stove. Alright, we've got the squirrel in the pot. We're gonna put in 2 things of chicken broth, full sodium, no low sodium. Go ahead and get it all. Once you got the chicken broth on, go ahead and put your lid on and let that squirrel come to a boil. Don't forget, put about a cup and a half of water in there, and go ahead and salt and pepper it. We'll add some more seasoning in there once it comes time for us to put the dumplings in. So let that boil off and cook down a little bit, and I'll see you in a few. Let's get the dumplings started. We're just going to be doing some cheddar bay biscuit mix. Go ahead and add that seasoning packet in there. Now add a couple cubes of butter. Next, add a little bit of cheese. Any kind of cheddar works. Just measure with your heart. That's good. Go ahead and start mixing all the dry. Now I've got a little bit of milk mixed with the chicken broth that we've done mixed in with the squirrels. So, and add that together and get back to mixing. Alright, now that we've cleaned up our space a little bit, we're going to flatten this out as much as possible. And once you have it here to about 1/4 of an inch thick, go ahead and cut it up, slice it up, dice it up. Go ahead and drop it in the boiling chicken stock and let them cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. Cut them all into about 1-inch strips and then toss them into your boiling chicken broth. Alright, we just got our meat shredded off of the squirrel. Gonna go ahead and add it back in. We've got our fire turned back up to full bore. Gonna get this back boiling. Let that cook in there for just a few moments and then drop our dumplings in there and watch them cook. It might have worked better if I used a bigger pot. Alright, now cover up and let it sit. Well, I guess I probably could have used a bigger pot because all my dumplings didn't fit. But they're looking pretty good. Hold on. All I got to say, they look good. They look real good. Everybody doubted me. Everybody doubting. Everybody in the house. They doubt me. You doubt me. No, 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 no. This right here. Your next comfort food, baby. Come on. Alrighty. They are officially all cooked up. Now, let's put it in a bowl. Alright, so that was pretty freaking delish, if I do say so myself. I won't pat no backs yet. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go ahead down and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, throw me a comment, let me know what you guys want to see next. Obviously, not a whole lot to do right now. It's a whopping 15 degrees outside right now. It was awful cold this morning. Got this cold front and winter storm moving in, so but I appreciate you guys sticking with me, and I really do hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are ever out and get you a couple squirrels, go ahead and try this recipe. So by the way, the recipe is down in the description below in case you guys were wanting it. So go ahead down in the description, pick it up if you want it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.